All right, I think we're good. I think we're. Yeah.
4 people.
Oh my goodness! There we are. Hi, people. Hi.
Hello.
Hi. How's it going? Now, listen. Despite what the this little guy over here says, not yet. We'll get to this. Yeah, all in due time. How is everybody? It's been a minute, and I can say this this time and actually mean it. How was your Thanksgiving? How was everybody's Thanksgiving? You of course, who could forget the hilariousness that ensued right after Halloween? And I was like, how was everybody's Thanksgiving? I don't know why I did that. I still don't know why I did that. But yes, under here. Oh yes, indeed. Oh yes, and Tim. My brother, Tim, will recognize this, which stands, of course, for restless leg syndrome. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Tip your wait staff. Actually, it's ironic because I do have rather severe restless leg syndrome, but it stands for Robert Louis Stevenson School. That is where Tim and I went. That is our alma mater. That is the alma. Mater is Latin for mother, and of course, alma is Latin for alma. Oh, thank you very much.
I need to plug it in.
What are we doing here? Do I have a place to plug this in? I don't know if I do. Oh. Well, let's see.
Let me grab that battery.
No, I think I'm good. I think I've got something right over here. Hi, people. Just talk amongst yourselves. We'll be right there. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, there's a plug right here. Yeah, I got it. Boo, 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 boo. Hello, Lou. Oh, my goodness. This is what you guys paid the big money for. Moments like this. Oh, yes, indeed. Hi. There we go.
Sometimes.
Okay, let's see if we're...
Hello.
Hi, people. Hi.
Sorry,
legitimately, I'm hoping that everybody had
I
a
unplugged my
lovely,
computer. You don't care.
No, but listen. No longer do we have to say on this show, charge your phone. We don't have to say charge your phone. We do, however, have to say charge your laptop.
Eric says we see.
We see. I think he meant that he was seeing my my butt. Yeah. So.
Does he mean my butt?
I don't. I don't think he means
No one
your
wants to see that.
your butt. But listen, we're happy to show you. Whatever you'd like to see here on the.
What are you talking about?
I'm happy to show you my ass if I don't know if it means something to you.
No.
Hi, Scotty Coates. Let's see. My mom says my mom was posting on the wrong show,
Well,
or
you're
she
here
would have been
now.
the first one here. Usually, my mom's like first.
First.
Let's see. Christina, hello, fine friends. Anne says hi. See, because hi. Oh, because she likely is. Now, listen. I'm drinking this beer that I love. It's Chinese beer. Now, what is hilarious about this can is does it or does it not look like a can of Comet, right? Like the sink cleanser. Mm-hmm.
His hat is from the RLS school.
It is from the Robert Louis Stevenson School. And of course, you'll see that I usually wear my headphones, and I'm not doing that. I think there are enough of you here now. I can go ahead and get on with the presentation portion of this evening. Who isn't waiting on tenterhooks? And by the way,
Are you going to show them?
Fuck no one.
Oh, I was like,
no.
You need to
I'm not.
trigger warn
Listen,
Ange before
would
you
need.
do that.
Well, Ange actually needed to trigger warn me about something that she texted into our little group.
She accosted the group.
She really, really did. The next thing
something.
I'm just kind of going along. Wow, there's cock. There's no other way to
a fully naked man.
Just a naked man
on Thanksgiving.
On Thanksgiving, and I'm like, listen,
whoa.
I can appreciate naked
I mean,
male
like,
beauty.
what-
I've seen Michelangelo's David. I understand, the male form, but
She's like, I meant for you to read the paragraph. Sure, and we read the paragraph.
But I think the picture stole the thunder of the paragraph, quite honestly. In the same way as you said that, Playboy / Playgirl magazine, usually you're not there for the articles. Usually there for the photos. Anyway, yes.
Ange is there for the articles.
Oh my God, Sarah,
Hi.
Sarah's here, How you doing, darling? Good to see you.
Oh, hey.
So David Salter's here, and he is taking names. Are you taking my name?
I'm taking mine.
So here's the story, kids. So yes, indeed, I did undergo a procedure to give myself some hair up top. Yes, I did. And
You had a full hair transplant.
I had a hair transplant. They took it from like back here and around here, and they went boop, 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 boop. It's called an FUE. which stands for and basically they just take little follicles one at a time. They did 3,500 grafts
If you
on my
want to look
scalp.
it up, they did 30. Don't look it up though, because the surgery photos are gross.
Surgery photos can be a little gruesome.
so they
I'm not
did,
going to show you, but by the way, I'm not going to show you anything tonight. So you can rest easy,
Yeah.
especially you, Ange. There will be no fainting on the only show tonight.
I've seen it. Your mom has seen it.
Yes.
Eric has seen it.
It is healing up just fine. It is healing up just fine. And so here's the thing. There's little hairs growing out the top of my head.
You have hair!
Now, what is supposed to happen is after the first couple weeks, it's what's called shedding. Basically, the little follicles that they've transplanted go into shock, and then they go, whoa, for fuck's sake. But
They call this the ugly duckling
right,
face.
the hairs themselves fall out, but the follicles are intact. The follicles are intact.
It looks way better than I thought it would.
Oh my goodness. Sarah says she's impressed that my face doesn't look like I was attacked by a swarm of bees. I think I credit that to my wife, who consistently said, "Are you icing? Are you icing? You need to be icing every hour." And she reminded me, and I did. And
I made
consistently
you,
iced back.
so I made him do lemon water and the lymph, like the lymph brushing and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
everything. And he got no bruises.
No bruising.
None. No bruising.
Yeah.
I should be a post-surgery
You
consultant.
definitely should. So bravo.
I was like every
Bravo for
hour
that.
on the hour. Ice, lemon water,
Yeah.
dry brushing.
I did that. I drank
No, you
a
did it.
ton of water. I did. Listen, Eric is known to say to us, and in particular Lori from time to time, Lori, you can't get an A in this. Well, guess what? We're going to get a fucking A in this.
I'm getting
an A in hair transplant. Okay, that is my promise to you. I want to get an A in motherfucking hair transplant, and I mean business. Because here's the thing: those of you who have seen me without a hat knows they know I don't have that much hair to work with. So this was kind of my one shot, right? They took as much, I think, as they reasonably could without leaving my hair looking like it had been, deforested, like it had been clear cut. If you know what I'm.
Are we doing like an Ask Me Anything?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
so-
Okay. Yeah.
so
Yeah. Hi.
did
I
it hurt?
recently had a hair transplant. AMA.
Did it hurt?
No. This is the crazy thing. So they do. The only part that actually kind of hurt was when they were needling under the scalp to
boy.
put the Novocaine in there. But even that wasn't too bad because, and I can't stress this enough, if you have a procedure like this, ask for the Versed. Holy Christ! I don't remember full hours of my life. I have no idea. I think
You
I
did
was
send me a
talking
text though.
gibberish.
I'm high as balls.
I think I was high as balls.
Yeah.
I was high as balls. So yeah, so I was basically just sitting in a chair all day, and they numb it up, and then you really don't feel anything. The only thing that I feel now, actually, the one thing that I very much did feel was they said you got to come in next day and we'll wash it. So basically, they washed the area where they pulled the
That
hair
was
out.
no washing.
They don't wash the top of it. Lori watched as this woman laid my head back in the sink and fucking manhandled my head. Oh my God! I started howling.
That looked painful. That looked
I
painful.
was yowling so much that people came in from other
Yeah.
offices like, what's going on there?
So this nurse goes, "You took an Advil, right?" And he goes,
No,
"No, it
she's
didn't
like,
even hurt." And she goes, "You were supposed to take an Advil." And then she starts.
Nobody told me.
Like,
no.
if I had seen that in the post-surgery instructions,
Holy
I
God.
would have made you
I
take
wouldn't.
an
I would
Advil
take a
before
motherfucking
that.
Advil. Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was
so,
rough.
So anyway, so here's the thing. So it's supposed to fall out within the course of about a week or so, and then 2 to 4 months later, it grows back, little tiny follicles come back. The
Oh,
little
okay.
hair comes back.
Ange wants to know if you're going to get hair trims or let it grow as long as it can.
Here's the plan. I'm going to initially let it grow as long as I fucking can because
Are you going to be Mr. Mullet?
how exciting, Mr.
Mr. Mullet,
Mayor Mullet,
Head? Mayor Mullet?
Mayor Mullet.
Are you going to be Mr. Long-haired mullet head?
No, I'm definitely not going to. But what I mean to say is, while it's growing out, I'm going to let it grow, and then obviously I'm going to want to cut and style it because, listen, my brother Tim there just posted a photo. He sent me a
has
photo.
great hair.
He's down in Southern California. But, sends me a photo. We're the same age. Tim has a rockin' full head of
really
hair.
does.
It's
He really does.
it's the most astonishing thing that you've ever seen on a 57-year-old man. I aim for that sort of density.
And I really think men with hair Christina, I think it's going to be curly.
It's going to be curly because what was going on the back of my head was very
because
curly.
he had shaved all of it for so long, and then he started growing it back in. And
It's wavy
what
gravy,
was back here
man.
was wavy, gray, and curly.
crazy,
So it might be
yeah.
all like
I know.
It might be like the who's the painter guy?
Bob Ross. Yeah, it could be
being
fucking
just
Bob
like
Ross up in
gray
this
hair
business.
Bob
Yeah.
Ross.
Oh my goodness. Well, kids, let's start a show. Show me. Should I have a show?
It's
Let's have a
the
show.
with Stefan and Lori.
Steve with hair.
And
Steve with hair.
Stefan and
Steve with hair. Hi, people. Hi.
So I was gonna say,
Yes, darling.
people with hair.
Yes.
I think we really, and especially men, you really underestimate like the psychological impact because you are like really happy now. Like it's
It has
it's
changed.
made a huge difference.
It honestly has changed my outlook.
No,
I
it
really
has.
feel like
Just like it's a bunch of hair.
Tim Becker.
hi.
Hi, brother. How are you? Yeah, and meanwhile, Lori has locks that are worthy of a Disney character, as always. She's gorgeous, my wife. Have you
thank
seen?
you.
Have you
Thank
seen?
you.
But yes,
Tim Becker's wife, so beautiful. She looks photoshopped in
she,
real life.
honestly, you see her in real life.
mean-
like, how am I seeing this IRL? It looks honestly like.
I don't. Are you real? Like that was my impression of her.
Christina said it'll be handsome either way.
Oh, that's so nice.
Honestly,
But
the check is in the mail. It
this
is
is,
indeed in the mail.
this is a big deal for you.
So this is.
And you've been waiting for this for probably
This
30
is
years.
very much a big deal for me.
Yeah.
I have been waiting for this for probably about 30 years. Now, no, listen, I am the first one to admit that I'm not proud of my vanity. I own it. I own the fact that I'm extraordinarily vain. However, here's what I'm going to say. First of all, the technology has come a long way. Like, if
Yeah.
I had gotten this 15 years ago, I don't think it would look as good as it's going to look.
In case you Googled hair, whatever. In case you Googled it, he did not get the kind where they.
Yeah, that's the
slice
FUT.
back-
I didn't get the
yeah,
slicey slice out of the back of my
they
head.
Take
I don't have the backward
individual
smile.
follicles and then
Yeah.
they implant
They
them
migrate
in
'em.
the top. And they do that. It goes on for like 12 hours. Like it went on for a long time, right?
It went on, yeah, they had me in the chair from about 8 a.m. until I think about 4 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
It was a good long day for them in particular. And I was so looped that, so the doctor apparently comes in, and he did this while I was mostly asleep, but he comes in and makes all the incisions. And then there's a team, I didn't realize it was a fucking team. All I saw was like one person, maybe occasionally another person out of the corner of my eye. They had me watching Netflix at this point. I'm like watching fucking Austin Powers, because really that's what Versed does to you. That's about all you can handle story-wise is, the International Man of Mystery. And I look back and there's like fucking 5 people back there, all just like boop, 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 just plugging away.
Ange wants
Literally.
to know
Hi, Joe Johnson. Hi.
Hi. Ange wants to know if a friend with good hair can donate their follicles to a friend in need. I believe.
No, you may not.
Yeah, I don't think they do that.
But, so I belong to a few groups on Reddit that are about, hair transplants and things like that. And
because I would have been more than happy to give you my hair.
kind.
Like
Yeah,
I
no,
would have been
yeah.
fine with that.
But so here's the thing. You actually can donate hair from anywhere on your body, and I mean anywhere. You can donate beard hair. You can donate chest hair. You can donate hair on your sack if you want to. I wouldn't recommend that. But you can.
Oh, really? Wait, you can have pubes growing out of
You
your
can have
head?
fucking pubes.
Oh, no,
I guess
that would not
Speaking
look
of Bob Ross, right?
jeez.
Am I right, people? Am I
Would
right?
they do that though?
Oh my fucking
Oh God, how much would it hurt for them to
would-
take the hair? Never mind.
hurt.
Okay.
So listen, Joe, let's jump into our fine program here. Joe says, I have a family member who thinks the COVID vaccine causes early onset hair loss. Well, that has a lot of explaining to do. That's like what, easily over a third of the male population. So anyway.
Well, your early onset hair loss started when you were 19.
19.
So that was way before the
19.
COVID.
Yeah,
so,
I was going to say that's way before the jab.
Yeah.
Those
This
folks
was
are-
not caused by
yeah.
that. So just
I think
reassure
it's
your
fair-
family member.
I
Yeah.
think it's honestly fair to assume at this point that science being what it is, I started going bald in 1980.
19.
And,
Yeah.
anyway.
Way before the vaccine.
Listen, we hope that you guys all had a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving. We certainly did. We spent time with my dear brother Jack, and it was just a lovely holiday. We hope that you do too. Now, Keith posted something into our little text group on Facebook talking about something called Brown
Where is Keith?
Friday. Where is Keith? Well, we're going to have to start this program without him, unfortunately. But anyway, apparently Salt Lake was the place that got hit hardest. They refer to it as Brown Friday because apparently on Thanksgiving, your plumbing gets all backed up.
Wait, you had to call a plumber on Thanksgiving.
We certainly did.
Because-
Mom, you
because
still
somebody
there?
poured pea soup down the
Somebody
drain
being,
of your parents' house.
I'm not going to say who, but his name rhymes with Steve Steve Cox. Poured fucking
Oh, there's Keith.
broccoli soup. Oh, Keith, just in time, brother. Very nice. Yes, I poured broccoli soup down the drain of my parents' very old plumbing cottage in Carmel, and the next thing you know, there's those drain pipes that are like on the top, the vent pipes that are on the top of the house. The next thing you know, it's just shooting like fucking broccoli soup out the top of like a fucking
How did we
geyser.
get up there?
Oh my dad was so
Your
mad.
dad was so
my
mad.
god, he's so fucking
And
mad.
then you,
oh, he's so mad.
and then
And
this
Corey
is
and I,
the kind of thing where
Holy
you will
God.
start laughing.
and I couldn't stop. And,
Out of maybe frustration or just absurdity,
No,
or
damn it,
like, oh no, that was stupid.
Yeah, that was
Like,
really stupid.
Oh no, and then you're laughing, and then he doesn't think it's funny.
He did not
so,
think it was
yeah,
funny.
It's just,
No, sir. No, Jim Cox did not find that funny.
No.
But I did, and my mom did, and it was.
Corey did.
Yeah, Corey certainly did.
Yeah.
Anyway, so as I said, Salt Lake this year was the Brown Friday clogged capital of the United States, begging the question, of course, how are you celebrating Brown Friday? Brown Friday, of course, being the day after Thanksgiving when everybody's plumbing gets clogged because you got all his family members having their way with it.
We made a big mistake today.
You tell.
We went to Target.
Okay. Yes. Oh, so this was very, very strange. So we're out and about, kind of running errands. We had to go. We're getting a matching washer and dryer set for the first time in our
That's
fucking
our, like,
life.
one
I'm
Black Friday
honest to God.
purchase.
Yeah. Like we saw that there was this really, really great fucking deal, like screaming good deal on. We were actually texting with Ange because she knows such things.
Right.
So we did that, and then we're like, okay, I gotta go
we
get a
didn't
couple
buy
things.
It. We just went to look at it.
We just went to
We're
go look at it.
whatever.
Yeah. So then we're like, well, I need to go pick up a couple things, and I was going to go to this place that's sort of like the equivalent of Walmart. It's called Fred Meyer. And Lori's like, well, I'm going to go to Target. What would you do? You want to just go there? I'm like, yes, absolutely. Let's just go over to Target. And we pull into the Target parking lot, and there's no fucking place to park. It is like cars are literally like stacked on top of each
But
other.
we
Like,
don't do Black Friday.
We don't do Black
So
Friday. We just don't
we
do that.
forgot that it was
Yeah.
Black Friday. So like,
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what I want? I want some soap that smells like peppermint, like
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, what am I doing in here? Like, why am I letting
why?
people like,
Why?
Why am I doing this to
yeah,
myself?
exactly. Why would you do this to
And
yourself
the
on Black Friday?
cashier was like, "Did you get any good deals?" I'm like, "I got some soap. I don't know what I'm doing here."
I needed myself. I needed some protein powder, and I needed some what was the other thing that I was
Beard
doing?
dye.
Beard dye, exactly. I needed some beard dye, and
Since
yeah.
you're telling them everything,
Protein powder and beard dye. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Breakfast of Champions. So it was absolutely preposterous that we went there. So that's how we celebrated Brown Friday. Tim says he celebrates Brown Friday with a fresh box of wet wipes. Kathy celebrated Brown Friday by not living in Utah. Good, yes, smart. Good work if you can get it. Colonoscopy, says Eric. Going clogging, of course, says
There you
Scott.
go.
Had a really great poop, of course. Well, listen,
Well,
at our age, I mean,
I mean,
can you put a price on that? I
if
don't
you
think
can start your day off like that, do it.
Shipping dog shit to 16 Pennsylvania, 16 under Pennsylvania,
Yeah.
says Sarah. Of course, and of course you're going to have to pay international shipping fees for that. Let's see, buying up plumbing companies and planning for next year, says Ange. I think it's good work if you can get it. Thank you very much. Going downtown with Julie, says Carrie.
Does that count as plumbing arbitrage? No, plumbing futures.
Okay, I think that's
You're
exactly
buying
right.
a plumbing company. I don't know.
No, I think that's
I
exactly
try
right.
to use terms that I don't know.
Listen, we all do. The line farm's to the left. I went to Target today. There was no line at the checkout. It was so fast. Kathy, good for you, man. Did you get any Black Friday specials? Hijacked a UPS van.
A waffle iron or something?
Exactly.
I don't know.
Christina says she celebrated by hiking with the fam in beautiful places that would be too dang hot in the summer. Very nice. Beautiful up there this time of year in the Bay Area. I ate all the brown M&Ms, says Keith. I wait for stupid tweets from our sitting president. You don't have to wait very long.
No, I
He
don't.
really doesn't keep you waiting much,
I
does
can't
he?
do that.
Kathy celebrated by working, looking at August 1997, naked Brad Pitt. Well, we unfortunately had to share in that.
Tim
Waffles,
Becker went to Philadelphia.
Philadelphia. All right.
What was the joke? Like, we knew someone from Philadelphia. We're like, where's the nice part? Like, where's West?
Yeah, exactly.
He's
They're like, okay, East
Nah.
Philadelphia is bad, North Philadelphia is bad, South Philadelphia is bad. I'm like, well, what about West Philadelphia? And they're like, that's in the water.
there's no West
There
Philadelphia.
isn't one,
We're
yeah.
like, what? Rock. That was in a Will Smith song, right?
Oh,
When West Philadelphia, born and raised. But that's a
Something like
joke
that,
because there's no West
Oh wait,
Philadelphia.
no, it's east. No,
Oh,
because
there's-
it's on the eastern seaboard. So yes, so east
Yeah.
Philadelphia is in the water and West Philadelphia is bad.
Right. Well, like, where's the nice part? Oh, it's in the water.
Fuzz went waffle stomping. Let's see. Eric is happy that it's not Monday. Writing obituaries for ICE. Oh God.
Oh, boy.
Kathy's maiden name is Brown. All right. Let's see. Well, we had several great answers here. I'm gonna start with let's get things going with old Scotty Coates. He went clogging. That's a great answer. I like that. Very nice. Now, one Elon Quigley Musk. You've heard of him, perhaps?
You know, I looked up that waffle stomping photo recently because I was trying to determine how long it had been since our septic had been pumped. So I was like,
For reasons we don't want to get into.
It's a long
Don't
story.
want to get into it.
But it ended
yeah.
in having to look up that very photo, Erica, that you texted me. And that was June of 2021.
As it turns out,
It's
been a
been
minute.
4 years.
Exactly.
So the guy's coming on Monday.
There we go. So now the Elon spelled the Elon Musk. It's an anagram for something. My brain is failing me right now. Anyway, you may have known that he is recently in the news because he is developing his own AI called Grok, Grok. Now, a funny thing happened with his attempt with Grok. So basically, Grok is growing haywire, boasts about billionaires' pee drinking skills and blowjob prowess. That's right.
Wow.
And here's the reason why, and it's a funny reason. Basically, it is programmed to do so. So it said that the billion had the potential to drink piss better than any in human history. Social media users quickly discovered that Grok was programmed to say positive things about Musk, no matter the topic. That he was, quote, also that he was the ultimate throat goat whose blowjob prowess edges out Trump. Oh, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Hey, it could be. Yeah. Hey,
nice.
and by the way, does anybody know if Elon's nickname is Bubba? Do we know?
Nice.
That is nice. That is very, very nice.
That's complimentary.
Yeah, anyway, what are some other skills that Elon Musk possesses, do we suppose? Other skills that Elon Musk possesses.
Eric,
that
the
Grok can-
septic guy is coming on Monday. If you'd like to come over,
Feel free. Everybody come over. By the way, it's a free-for-all on Monday.
Oh, yeah.
Septic Guy's coming. You know, listen,
Guy's
you're
coming.
going to want to be around for that.
there's quite a smell
quite a
outside when
fragrance.
the septic guy comes.
Quite a
And
fragrance.
Fun fact: the septic guy has absolutely no sense of smell because he's blown it out working
I
as a septic
certainly
guy.
fucking hope so. My God, like I can't go outside because I have a gag reflex that is hair trigger, so I have to stay inside. I would have, crapped out, ladies and gentlemen, out of that industry very, very quickly. But
Carrie, no, that's Grunk.
that's Gronk. Yeah, Gronk plays for the. Does he play for the Steelers now? He used to play for the Patriots.
Famous Dum Dum.
Yeah, famous CTE, future CTE candidate, Rob Gronkowski. Let's see, who's coming on Monday again? Yeah, let's see.
Even Gronk knows that crypto is a scam.
Christina said Elon edging out Trump is enough for her. I think that's right. Edging.
Oh, that's a
Edging.
good one. Eric says naming children.
Oh, okay, yeah. So he can certainly name them by essentially falling asleep on his keyboard. It would seem is how he names all of his children, particularly the ones that he had with indie rock star Grimes, or as I like to refer to her, Mrs. Musk. Mrs. Musk.
Oh, he's not talking to her now.
Oh no. Yeah. She only communicates with him via tweets about their son's
and what,
various needs.
What did she think would happen?
You know, this is one of those. You know,
I'm not victim shaming. I'm saying,
Just fuck around and find out. Am
Well,
I right?
and go ahead and have 3 kids with him, and then go, oh my God, he's so mean to me. He won't let me see the kids. Like, oh my God.
Honestly, you had
After
enough
one-
rides across the river, with the scorpion on the back of the frog to know that that's what that motherfucker's
Oh, I
going to
thought
do.
you were talking about the river Styx.
I was talking about the River Styx. Thank you very
She's
much.
in hell.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. Let's see. He can plug a USB in correctly on the first try, but it's the HDMI port, and he broke it. Nice, Keith. Let's see. You never would have been able to make your way to the top in any other ways with that gag reflex. That is true, Kathy. That is true.
That's right.
Drag queen performances. Oh, Elon is. Oh, he's masterful at those. Making a standard tee look like a crop top while jumping. Oh, those man titties. Oh my goodness, on that fellow.
Designing the world's ugliest truck.
Yes, exactly. He certainly gets the gold medal in that. 5 minutes in heaven on a whole new level, says Christina. Not paying child support. Better ketamine skills than a horse in heat. Oh, he likes to trip balls, that one.
Oh, he loves
Financing and refinancing the frauds. Designing the world's ugliest truck, says Scott. Yeah. Being a Kathy Bates body double. Batman villain Clayface. I think that's true.
it. Is that more insulting to Kathy Bates?
I think it actually is.
And
Sorry,
that's-
Kathy Bates.
She worked hard for that body.
Yeah, exactly.
She went on the Zamps for that body.
We apologize. On behalf of the only show, we apologize. Let's see. Roman
issue
salute.
an apology
He
for
was
that.
doing it was a Roman
It
salute.
was a Roman salute.
Get your mind out of the Nazi gutter. It was a
Whatever.
Roman salute. Using AI to make people seem like he has a lot more people who like him. I think that's actually true. He's got all those bots on Twitter. Not that bright, but has a ton of money. Exactly. That's exactly. David, if you're going to call a spade a spade. Dear Laura, who had the funniest response to other Elon Musk skills?
That is a really hard one.
Chainsaw douchebaggery.
The Kathy Bates body double comment made me laugh, so here we are.
Who gets it?
That's Carrie.
Hey,
What's the
Carrie!
point?
Carrie. Oh, this is so delightful. All on a Saturday night. Kids, where are we going next? So, this item here, it just kind of popped out at me when I was looking at headlines today. Apparently now you can breathe. General respiration happens through the mouth or nose, down the trachea, into the lungs. But apparently, some folks have developed a brand new way, and it's called butt breathing, and it could help people get oxygen who can't get it the regular way. Oh, the mind reels, doesn't it? Now listen. There's some surprising facts here. Surprisingly, my butt can also blank. Other things my butt can do. Surprisingly, my butt can also blank.
You did?
I'm on top of it.
wow.
Oh, kids,
Okay.
listen. We spend the time. We put in. We rehearse this. Honestly, Saturdays are just dedicated
we don't
to.
really
we
rehearse.
do a dress rehearsal. We do
Yeah.
tech. Oh my goodness, we rehearse this. We rehearse this
I
within an
did.
inch of
I
its life.
texted you probably 15 story ideas.
Oh, I know.
Today.
Yeah, no. It's
I haven't
absolutely.
seen any of them come up yet. But,
Oh no, the next one and the next one and the next one after that. It's about 50% of them. You look gorgeous tonight.
Oh my God, thank you.
Jesus Christ.
Thanks,
My wife is so smoking hot.
Gosh.
How
that's
smoking
nice
hot
of you.
is she? Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot wait. It's going to be probably 2 to 4 months hence, and I'm going to do a big fucking reveal, and I was going to pull this off, and I'm just going to shake it. It's just going to fall everywhere.
We saw a guy yesterday.
Oh my God!
yesterday or the day before.
Honestly, I should have shown up in a wig tonight. I don't know. I
Oh,
missed the
yeah.
opportunity. I
Well,
totally
you're
missed
not
the
supposed to
opportunity.
touch the graph
No,
area,
you're not.
right,
No, so
so-
that's why I'm
Yeah.
honestly. I generally don't wear this cap, but it's the only high domed cap that I have, so it's not touching the graphs.
You guys
Don't
are
touch the
wondering
graphs.
what's under there. Right?
No, Ange isn't.
Just
Ange
isn't.
wants nothing to do with that nonsense. Let's see. So surprisingly, my butt. Gary says it's a one-way hole. Says Eric, it should be. It absolutely should be. Toot the national anthem. Oh, like Lepeto, Maine,
Right.
the French fartiste. Who could forget? Burp. Joe's butt can burp. Kids find that hilarious, by the way.
I can make spaghetti.
You can make spaghetti with your feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sing Sir Mix-a-Lot song, says Keith. Clear a room real fast, says Kathy. That's what happens when you burp out your butt. Get a higher score on a cognitive test than Trump. Man, woman, TV, camera. He nails it every time. Fit an entire turkey, said Tim. Wow, that's capacious. That is a capacious butthole you got, my friend. Write great reviews for Elon, says Eric. Solve climate damage, says my mom. Make friends faster than Elon. Make an anaconda want some buns, hun. Yeah.
Capacious Butthole sounds like a band name.
Capacious Butthole does. Yeah,
feel
they're
like
opening
that
for
should be a
Diarrhea
band.
Planet.
Yeah.
They are. Inspire songs. Grow hair.
Capacious D, Capacious Butthole.
Exactly. Keith says, grow hair. Topical answer, not for visualization. Don't you dare me. I will do it. Now you don't want to see it.
No, you
Get me all the way to the top, says Kathy. Absolutely. You're going straight to the top. With a talent like that, my friend, stay watertight most of the time, Eric, except, of course, during colonoscopy prep. Sing a song called Starfish. Can get a hair transplant. Sarah's butt can do that.
You guys, I'm still putting off the Cologuard. And they're texting
they
me
text
every
you
few days.
nonstop.
Hi, can we have your poop?
We
I'm like,
want
leave
your
me
poop.
alone.
Dear Lori Cowell, we sent you the box.
Just
It's
let
ready
me
for
get
your
through
poop.
Thanksgiving,
Give us
okay?
your poop.
I don't want this. I don't want this relationship.
Ange says that her butt can avoid Brown Friday. Fuzz says if you aren't as skilled orally as Elon, I remember be a total kiss ass, still can work for climbing the ladder and breathing while your head is fully up your boss's ass. Yeah.
Wow.
Eat my shorts, poop, carry insurance, and get its own PT referral.
That's right.
Kathy had a number of fabulous answers on this one, so we'll just go with that. So now on to Laura's portion of the memes this evening.
I'm just here to see what we're doing. I don't know.
Oh my goodness. So let's see, where are we heading to next? So now we've talked a lot about, we continue to talk quite a bit about our dear friends at the New York Times who are just so on top of the American media consumer. They really get us. They really get us. This latest item here comes to us from, once again, their cooking page. This is an apple cider and bourbon cocktail. Now, what is remarkable about this is not the drink itself, which admittedly sounds kind of lovely. Somebody named Evan Walker writes in and says, "I am confident that this is what God drinks on a cold night with friends." Now, first and foremost, Evan, I don't know what you're doing on the New York Times page because it's all atheists over there.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're on about.
The thing with the New York Times cooking is that everyone is just so out of touch, or just so high drama,
Smug / out of touch.
They're all just over there, pretending that the world is theirs.
Well,
maybe it is. I don't know.
According to the MAGA folks, they think so. They're still mad about it. Oh, they're still angry about it.
No, I'm talking about rich liberals in Connecticut.
I see.
That's who
Sure.
reads the New York Times.
Oh,
cooking,
sure. Yeah,
with
but
the extra caviar and the drink that God Himself drinks. Okay, what are you doing over there?
And everybody thinks that we're just a bunch of fucking smug liberals reading the New York Times. Guess what we are? Oh, we are. Yeah. We're just a bunch of smug fucking liberals. Anyway, how else do we suppose God likes to unwind? In addition to that delicious bourbon cocktail.
He watches the Only Show.
Hi, God.
God.
Hey,
how's it going?
Yeah, honestly,
We're your comic relief.
we can't give you every round, God. That wouldn't be fair. Could God Himself create a prompt so great that He Himself could not answer it? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, joining us.
Did they specify which God? No, they did not.
Oh no, we know. We know which God we're talking about here in the United States of America. Oh, Christine asked, did they specify which God? Yeah, Eric says, who reads? That's a good question.
Yeah.
Good question. Let's see. The New York Times Super Bowl peas and guacamole recipe still lives rent-free.
Yeah.
And he said, peas have no business in guacamole, New York Times.
I just discovered the New York Times food section. Especially their social media presence.
Yeah.
It's so clueless. I'm like, this is fantastic.
Oh, no, it's
I
absolutely
love
glorious. Kathy says flooding the earth. And of course, what a foolproof plan. First and foremost, so you're in charge of creating humanity in your image, and then you get pissed off because they're not doing what you want them to do, even though you're omniscient and you know what they're going to do. But you're like, nah, I'm going to kill them. I'm going to kill everybody on Earth, kill everything on Earth. Especially the creatures that live underwater. That part didn't. But anyway, how else does God like to unwind? He rides a subway. I think that's is that a Joan something or other?
Right.
What if God was one of us? Yeah, Joan, I can't remember fucking Osborne. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Osborne.
Oh, my brain.
Whoa!
Oh,
Both
thank
of
you,
us
brain.
at the same time.
Thank you very much. Fire and Brimstone celebrating Brown Thursday, says Tim.
Yeah.
Water to wine. He prompts Grok for funny Musk dunks, says Keith. Sacrificing firstborn sons. Oh, he's terrific at that.
Yeah.
Terrific at that. And he'll make you do it up to a point. And it's like, just kidding, Abraham. No. Listen, I almost took that too far. It's all good. Edible, says Eric, creating Brown Friday, watching cute animal TikToks. Of course, who doesn't love hours of that? Finding a new virgin to impregnate. Takes off the saddles. 73 virgins. Wrong religion. Exactly. Yeah. Tunes everybody out, says Scott. I think that's exactly right. He does do that. Peru's caviar leftovers from the New York Times. Mess with toasters to create Jesus. Sarah says he's messing with the toasters to create Jesus toast. That's exactly. And by the way, who doesn't love delicious Jesus toast? Here's my body. Put it in this appliance for a little bit. Extra crispy. The little honey butter on there. It's delicious.
Can we get a Jesus toaster?
I think we should get a Jesus
amusing.
toast. That'd be fucking amazing.
Is that a thing?
Probably. Watching Dogma. Let's see. That's funny. Laughing at the idea that people would believe giraffe necks would actually fit in the ark. Sure. Among other things.
There's Ray. Hi, Ray.
Ray Ball's here. Oh my brother. How are you, man? Listening
At the
to
Stanford
Margaret.
Notre Dame game after driving back from Vegas.
Hey,
Hi.
very good. Okay, excellent.
Hello.
Well, I'm glad that you're joining us anyway. Hiding my car keys, says Christina. He's a rascal, that god. Crucifying kids, sure. Skee ball. Let's see. Asks Morgan Freeman for advice. Well, yeah, because that is that is the voice that he is known as. Has 40 prostitutes delivered to his hotel. Enjoys a Sunday. Oh, see what Keith did there?
Oh, that's
Hot
nice.
fudge Sundays when you worship him. Dear Laura, who had the funniest response?
Whew, I'm gonna have to give this to international superstar Sarah.
Hey, very nice. Oh, yeah.
For her Jesus toast.
Magical. So listen, some person had a little mix-up down at the birth certificate department, I suppose. I don't know what happens when you have a child, but you have to give them a name. Usually, before you're allowed to leave the hospital, they put it on a birth certificate.
We're not sure what happens when you have a child. Okay?
We have no
It's-
fucking
we
idea.
don't know.
Honestly. Well,
We
we're
don't
just,
know.
I'm speculating.
When's a kid out of the house? Like 5 years old? We don't know.
Anyway, this individual here had a little bit of a mix-up. The hospital messed up my baby's name, and we got the birth certificate, and it's Corn. My baby's name is legally Corn. Korn. Corn. Ladies and gentlemen, 5 pounds, 7 ounces, 21 inches.
Of corn.
Corn. Yeah.
On Brown Friday.
Yeah, but I guess it could have been worse. They could have named the baby Limp Bizkit. Hi. Thank you very much. Good night. Good night, everybody. Apparently, and I looked this up, and it says that the name apparently, because Lori and I were like, what is that supposed to be?
Yeah, was his name supposed to be Morn?
Corn, Morn.
What's going on with his name?
Which letter did they
Like-
miss? Apparently, it was Cora. Cora with an A was what it was supposed
Well,
to
that's
be.
your fault for trying to name your baby Cora.
Don't name your baby Cora with
No,
a K.
it's a fine name.
Anyway,
I know someone named Cora. She's very
it's
nice.
a lovely person, I'm sure. Whoopsie, I accidentally named my baby blank. Whoopsie-doo, I accidentally named my baby blank.
But we talk quite frequently about names that are going out of style, right?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
no one names their baby Lisa.
Yeah, no, with it,
Or
honestly.
Lori or Steve.
For
or
our generation, it was all the
Michelle.
old lady names. Like nobody, we didn't grow up with any Ednas or Gladyses
Yeah.
or Gertrudes or anything like that.
Those names are all gone.
Those names are gone, although they're kind of making a comeback. Millennials did a lot of that just to be kitschy. And it's like,
okay.
oh, here's my daughter Edith.
Agnes.
You know, or Agnes or
Yeah.
whatever. But now the names that really are dated are like Steve and Mike and Matt and Lisa. Nobody has those fucking, nobody's
That's
naming
right.
their kids. Those names, except I think some MAGAs are doing that just because, hey, well, God's disciples, and it's good enough for them, it's good enough for me.
I accidentally named my baby Mayor McMullen. That's your name.
Oh, that is going to be my name. I'm growing a big ass mullet. We saw a fellow at the store the other day who was committing a hair crime against humanity. I've never seen anything quite like it. At least not since the 80s. This guy looked like he was jamming on the pan flute just moments ago.
And you
he
have a
just
problem.
came from a Ren fair. I do have a problem
You
because
have a problem when you see something that's like visually jarring. You almost can't. You almost have like a Tourette's. Like you go, whoa, and then you have to leave because like you
Yeah.
said something.
No, I have to, and I don't know if this person heard me exclaim when we were walking by at the grocery store, but I did exclaim. Exclaim I did.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, and I think those of you who are follically challenged, and I don't know if any of you motherfuckers are like me. Are there any other baldies like me? I don't. All you motherfuckers have perfectly fine hair. Here's the thing: when you lose your hair like that, and you see some dumbass motherfucker who is like boltoning out with his hair. You know, it looks like he's just come from a fucking, I don't know, the Comic-Con furry convention or something.
His hair was a microaggression.
It was an aggression. And I was
was an
angry.
aggression.
I'm like, you have that
Yeah.
much hair, sir, and you're choosing to do that with it. Fuck you. That's how I feel.
His hair looked like
Fight me.
Like he got a spiral perm in the '80s. Like it was big
it
and
was.
it was out
And it was-
there,
it was kinda
and it was
pulled
kinda
back
pulled like
and,
in a
yeah.
half updo. Like
Yeah.
it was a lot.
No, it was-
I tried to take a photo of it, but I didn't want to be conspicuous, so I got like almost like he looks like a Sasquatch. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't
exactly.
Look good.
So Carrie said, because the baby's name was Corn, that it came out the wrong hole. I like that.
funny.
That's a very clever answer. Let's see. I named my baby. Oh fuck! Sure, because I named my baby. I didn't effectively pull out. Is what I named that baby. Mayor McMullet, Kyle L, which is what Nick Cage named his child. Let's see. Moon Unit Papa. Very nice. Carrie Johnson out with that baby's name is Clogger. That's very funny. XS. Number 6 combo McDonald's. GoFundMe, says Ange. Uninsured. Destiny. That's good. And I honestly, Sarah, extra points for figuring out how to use the accent aigu and the umlaut. Very
There's
nice.
a subreddit called Tragiday.
Tragiday.
It's spelled exactly like that. And it's like everybody's terrible Mormon baby names.
Mormon baby names. Yeah, they're quite extensive. Trig with like 13 G's or something. Kathy is just a series of, it looks to be astrological symbols. Elon, says Eric. Beverly, Barth Vader, Northwest, that's funny. Let's see, Broken Condom, sure. Evangelista, Boy Mom, the medical record name. Illegitimate child of Nick Cannon, For Rent. Oh, these are all fabulous, but I think I'm going to go with, I think I got to go with Eric for Elon. Yeah.
That's a good call.
Accidentally named my baby Elon. So where are we heading to next here? What is? Oh, right, yeah. So Lauro found this item. Lots of fun. Listen, there is no limit to the sorts of things that people will give away on these, as we have demonstrated over and over on these the buy nothing sites. People are just giving away the most random shit. Well, this week, of course, somebody's giving away lingerie / bodysuits. These teddies / bodysuits. Oh, for the right ask. Yeah, they'll be right over. Various styles, brand new, never worn.
Why are you doing that?
All black. The one in this photo with colorful flowers. Sure, see that. Quantity around 5 or 6. Must message to set up pickup. Sure. Is this Bonnie? She's very, very specific about that.
All large, 5 or 6 of them. No story as to what what's going on here. Right?
My husband.
They're not going to give you an explanation.
I was going to surprise
or whether
my
or not
husband.
they're used or soiled in any way, right? Like, just come pick them up. No story.
I was set to surprise my husband. I showed up in one of
With
these.
5 or 6 of them?
And he walked right past and opened a beer and turned on Netflix. And I'm like, fuck it. I'm
like
sending
this.
all these back. God damn it. He doesn't deserve them. Anyway, I personally, I don't know about y'all, I feel sexiest when I'm wearing my free blank. I feel sexiest when I'm wearing my free blank. Who doesn't love a free sex
He
garment?
says he's not driving to Bellevue. Eric wants me to stop picking things up.
Keith is not driving to Bellevue. I'm sorry. Yeah. Now, Keith, honestly, if you ask nicely, we'll go over and pick him up for you and send him down your way.
You know what? I'll mail it to you.
Actually, Laura, you know what? This is starting out to be a shenanigan.
If that thing
but
is still available,
I shit you not, Laura.
I'll go over there
my
and
dear
then I'll
wife,
mail it to you.
She will absolutely do this.
If you get that in the mail,
Tonight's winner, tonight's winner of the Only Show will receive 6 free, possibly used black with floral print
you
teddies.
don't know. If those are still available, I'm gonna go get them and mail them to someone in this chat right now. And you think I won't do it, but I will absolutely
honestly,
do it.
hey, if Scott learned anything the hard way, it's that don't dare us to do something. We will send a fucking mannequin across the country.
In pieces, in the mail.
Like a fucking serial killer. We will send it to your
The UPS guy
door.
was like, which piece is this, you fucking weirdos? God, you're weird.
He knows how strange we are.
Yeah.
He sees the things that we mail. Eric feels.
Well, also, he knows Barb.
Oh, he definitely, and he has similar feelings, as it turns out. Let's see. I feel sexiest when I'm wearing my Free Depends, says Eric. Rosemary, says Scott. Rosemary. Let's see. Perfect for bridesmaids. I like the never worn part. Disease free, sure. Hair transplant is my free hair transplant. Honestly, you're going to want to pay top dollar, I think. Expired to beef. Bank account. Healthcare. Sorry. Hey, Sarah. She lives in the Great White North where they get those things. Yeah, ow, that's a bit of a mortal wound there. Only Show socks. Vote. Let's see. Birthday suit and new injury. Oh, Kathy, no, you didn't injure yourself again, did you, kiddo?
No, we can't. I can't.
Can't do it. Dear Lauro.
I'm going to give it to Keith for I'm not driving to Bill.
Yeah, no, but no.
And Only Show socks, because those are sexy.
Now, speaking of the Only Show socks, of course, who doesn't covet the Only Show socks that we give away on this fine broadcast? Now, listen, other items that are being given away this week include this item, which I can't help but notice looks it looks like a fucking electric chair, does it not?
Scared me.
It really does.
Again, no explanation as to what it is or what you might use it for. Because I think this falls into the if you know, you know category,
If you know, you know, and we don't know. I don't know if I want to know, quite honestly. Yeah, if it's not an electric chair, perhaps for your next year's haunted house or something,
Is it being given away by the same person who's giving away the used or unused teddies?
Maybe so. I don't know. Does it say Bellevue?
But it says pending pickup.
Pending pickup. Somebody
they only
wants
have
it.
that available for
Somebody
an
wants
hour.
it. Anyway, since it looks like an electric chair, if they were to follow through with the threat of said chair, I hereby sentence you to death by blank. I sentence you to death by
Wait,
blank.
Kathy, you're waiting on results from your lumbar spine. Did you really?
Oh,
did
Kathy,
you really
no.
injure yourself
Kiddo.
again?
No.
No.
No, hang on. This gets a, yeah, we don't want to go there.
Oh, Scott says it's an easel. No, it looks like a chair.
It does look like a chair because if it is in fact an easel, and yeah, I like that theory, but is it an easel that you sit in? Is that what it's for?
It's an easel, but it looks like a sex chair?
I
Or
d-
did
yeah,
I just see that wrong?
Maybe it's
Wait,
just
pull
a
that
fucking.
back
Okay,
up.
I'll bring that
Hold
shit
on,
back.
but hold on.
Bring that beat back. Yeah, it's a fucking easel.
No.
It is an easel. Yeah, because the little top part up there, I can never fucking. That thing tightens down, and then the thing below kind of tightens up, and then you put your
No,
canvas.
it looks like
in
a
there.
sex chair. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Sorry, you've been outvoted, people.
No.
It may in fact be an easel. We here on the Only Show declare it to be a sex chair.
See, Kathy says their kids outgrew that punishment, so they're passing it on to someone else. See, that's what I'm saying.
Oh my!
That's the
fucking God.
timeout chair.
Yeah, it's exactly the timeout
Everyone's
chair.
like, it's an easel. You're weird.
I sentence you to death by, Christina says, music made by robots and/or our local healthcare consortium. It's called Swedish, which it takes a little while to get used to up here. When you say, "Yeah, I need to go to Swedish for such and such," like, what are people talking about? And then, of course, you realize, oh, it's a healthcare system. It's the Swedish healthcare system, and they have, I am not exaggerating, the worst hold music ever known to man. Now, it isn't that bad the first 3, 4,
It's death
5,
by hold
even
music.
yeah, exactly. Even like the first 15 times, it isn't that bad. But the problem is, you have to call those motherfuckers so often, and you
I
get
can
put
hum
on
it
hold.
right now.
Yep. Yep. Joe, sing along. You know how this goes. Yeah. Anybody who lives around here. I swear to God. And by the time I actually get connected with a human, I am so salty. I am just up to here with your fucking hold music, Swedish. Let's see. So death by. Let's see. Scott says that he's going to sentence you to easel sex chair death.
Oh, no.
Yeah. You're going to get sentenced to death by debate with MAGA, says Christina. Oh, that wouldn't take long. Buy nothing groups, walking into your parents having sex. Oh, Jesus H. Christ.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
I think Tim just won this round.
No,
Let's see.
no,
Death
no.
by chocolate, death by expired beef, death by Brown Friday, death by a drippy faucet. Sure, that's its own form of torture, isn't it? Lego stepping. Hey, Joe, how's that Polly Pocket treating you?
Yeah.
How's that going?
Actually, Joe answered one of the previous rounds
Yeah.
with, "Oh, his butt looks really good in Polly Pocket panties."
Oh, I didn't see
missed
that.
one.
Okay, we
That
did
went
miss
by.
that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Downloading your brain power to grok. Death by Cologuard calls. Says Kathy. Little person body stretcher. Dear Laura, are we going with Tim on this
well,
one?
yeah, you gave it
Yeah.
to
Okay.
Tim.
Let's go to Tim. Oh, was this my round? This was my round.
Yeah.
Okay. So so Tim gets that one. Very nice. Very
On
very nice.
Thanksgiving, we were having a debate with the children as to whether we're saying midget anymore.
I don't
Right.
believe we are.
Little
I don't.
person,
I don't
or
think
like,
we've
what
said
are we
midget
doing?
since the fucking 90s.
Well, ask
I
a,
think it's
if you want to know what's in or out, ask a 13 and 16.
Oh well, they've got the finger on the pulse. Listen.
They're like, no, you're canceled.
We knew what was funny back then. God damn it. Yeah, it's like the midget. Well, this one here, I was the smallest boy in my class basically all through high school. So I have a more than a glancing familiarity with that term. Not my favorite. Let's see. So this one you probably did hear this week. There was a news story about, this was the one of the executives from the Campbell's Soup concern, basically saying in a meeting that was being surreptitiously recorded, he said specifically what?
Okay, so this is an IT guy that works at Campbell's.
Right.
He basically said to another guy who was notorious for saying incendiary things, so this guy started recording him.
Yeah.
And he said basically, soup's for poor people.
Yeah.
I mean, that has no nutritional value. We could just 3D print the chicken at this point. And Then he commented that he frequently came to work high on edibles.
Hey,
So,
okay, so
So Campbell Soup found out about this
and
fired
immediately,
him,
they fired him, or they put him on
relieved him of his
administrative
work
leave.
duties,
Yeah.
and then issued this fine
very
statement.
anodyne,
Listen,
lawyer-written.
our soups are made with authentic, 100% real chicken, and also we're thankful for you. Soup's not just for poor people.
Yeah. So, well, and quite honestly, I think most of us know that from growing up with this, we know that feeling of eating, a couple cans of this stuff, and then you can kind of feel your pulse in your eyes because it has like 80% of your daily sodium intake in like
This
one
got us into
can.
an interesting soup discussion, though. In my house growing up, there were two kinds of soup. There were there was the Campbell's chicken noodle soup for when you were sick.
Yes, of course, you got to have that.
You got
yeah.
a ginger ale. You're staying home by
Ginger
yourself.
ale,
right?
Campbell's chicken noodle soup, and saltine crackers.
And
The
the
holy
saltine cracker
triumvirate of
of
staying
sodium.
home.
Yeah.
Exactly, and sodium.
And then
yeah.
you watch game shows all day
And of course
until your
you
mom
do.
gets home from work.
Of course you do.
And then, because that soup's not really filling enough for like a regular weekday,
Right.
then in my house we had the sirloin burger chunky
Chunky,
soup.
oh,
Yeah,
the chunky.
soup.
My mom used to serve me chunky beef. Oh,
Yeah.
I love chunky beef. And
I
you
like
love
chunky beef.
You like the one with the little tiny
With the little
hamburgers in it.
hamburger, yeah,
exactly.
so good.
So really, so whether or not we can kind of put to rest that probably Campbell soup is not. It isn't food for poor people, but blank is. But blank is food for poor people.
Oh, what is food for poor people?
Yeah. Campbell's soup isn't food for poor people. Blank is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there you go.
Scott says administroni.
Administroni. Oh, Scotty.
That's right.
Scotty.
Scott Coates has his
You funny
funniest pants on.
man. Funny man. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Schadenfreude minestrone.
Tim says chunky beef is basically dog food. Sure it is, but delicious. Delicious dog food.
Yeah, but what do you know when you're like 14? That
I don't know, but put it in a thermos and send me to
Whatever.
school with it. I loved that shit. My mom used to send me to. I was Brian. I was fucking Brian from the Breakfast Club. My mom would just, I was a mama's boy. Hi, mom. Hi, still a mama's boy. And yeah, she would send me to school with the thermos full of chunky beef soup. Let's see. Campbell's the Campbell's soup isn't food for poor people. Let's see. Schadenfreude minestrone. Let's see. If it's not in the New York Times, then it is for the poor. Says Eric. I think that's true. Tomato soup was made with milk instead of water, and that was the fancy stuff. Food is for poor people. Brown. He says brown.
That's it.
Brown poupon. Actually, I think if you were to do the accent, pardon me, you're pulling up in your
Pardon me. Have you any?
in your Dodge Ram
Have you
truck.
any brown poupon?
Do you have any brown poupon? The cake is for poor people. Now, Marie Antoinette gets I think a raw deal on that because first and foremost, I think she was like 17 years old when she said let them eat cake. But she was so naive. She had been raised by royalty, and so when they said, the peasants are they're revolting because they don't have any bread, and she goes, well, let them eat cake. If there's no bread, let them eat cake. So, and then they cut her head off anyway. So, what are you gonna do? Let's see. Brown poupon, 25-cent ramen, leftover caviar, says Fuzz. Yes, sir.
Right.
That's a good
That's a good
callback.
callback.
Government cheese, oligarchy, Jello mold, government cheese. Your mama is food for poor people. Free school lunches, cake, beans and greens, paella, snap, says Christina. Oh, snap benefits. Dear Laura, who had the funniest response?
I give it to Fuzz for leftover caviar.
I think that's
Of
a
course,
brilliant
that's
callback.
what
That is a brilliant callback. My brother Fuzz, man.
I ate the same peanut butter sandwich every day for 18 years.
And you pooped somehow.
And I
I have
still
no
poop.
idea
Yeah.
how you managed to do that.
I don't know how I did that.
No fiber involved. No fiber was
No fiber.
was harmed.
No vegetables. Well, sometimes I would have celery sticks in my lunch.
Okay. All right. So that's a little.
Sometimes a
fiber
Hostess
there.
cupcake.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this next item, of course, comes from Laura's Travel. You doing okay now?
Yeah.
Did I
Yeah, I'm
use enough of
okay.
these? Okay, good.
Okay.
So this.
I don't want it to be like I'm bothering you with my with my pitches every week. Like
So this woman here, she's a Louisiana teacher. You look at her, you say, no way. She was sentenced to 41 years in prison for serving her students cupcakes laced with her husband's sperm. Oh, Jesus H. Christ.
what?
Now listen, Louisiana, you're making a run at Florida territory here. You're real close.
What's
close.
going on there?
I don't know. The eyeshadow, the eyeliner is doing all the work.
Yeah.
The eyeliner and the dye job doing all the work, I think, in that photo. Tells you exactly who this young lady is. Now, I don't know what the thought process was. And listen, a couple things about this story. First and foremost, certainly jail time. 41 years?
Is that assault?
I don't know. I don't really know
With a
what
deadly sperm? What's going on there?
what the crime involved
Yeah.
there is. But in any event,
Is it attempted poisoning? What is it?
when she brought the cupcakes in, let's speculate on what the class lesson was. Class today. Class today, we're going to learn all about blank.
Ian says we need more information from this article.
I certainly
you know,
do.
You
Yeah.
are correct,
Yeah.
but I didn't want to click on it because it sounded gross, so I just took a
No,
photo
that'll
and
fuck up
sent
your
it. Yeah.
algorithm.
I was
Oh,
like,
you're going to be getting stories.
I don't want to know any more
No,
about that.
you don't want to know about that.
I mean, it sounds like did she mix it into a cake batter?
I
Or,
don't know. I don't honestly know what there are many questions. This certainly begs many questions, a number of which we probably simply don't want the answer to. If you're curious, certainly you can look it up, and I would imagine it's probably a matter of Louisiana public record. If you're so interested, you can go on and see what
Sarah
the,
says Brock Turner got 3 months.
that's,
That's exactly
She's
right.
getting less time than Diddy.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Actually, she's getting she's getting more time than Ghislaine Maxwell.
I don't understand.
Ghislaine.
That must be a typo.
Holy God. So we're going to learn all about icing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. And who did she tell that she got caught, says Fuzz. That's a really good question. Sperm court. We're going to learn about sperm court. Macros. Eat more protein. That's all she was trying to do. She understands that for a growing body, you need more protein. Kids love cupcakes. You know how parents will try to sneak vegetables, and say, oh, it's vegetable pasta. That was all. Let's see. Cake frosting, says Tim. How to count to 30 cases of juvenile assault.
Is that why she got so much time?
Probably, yeah.
I really don't understand.
I
this
don't either.
sentence.
However, that's a great Sesame Street bit, right?
So many
One counts. 2 counts. Lisa Hopkins. Hi, Lisa Hopkins. What up?
Lisa says he worked in a building with asbestos and lead, and I don't know what she's referring to,
The
but
husband?
that's funny.
The husband, maybe.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe so. Yeah.
Oh, because his sperm was.
Oh,
I get it now. That's a
spackle.
deep cut.
Got it. Yeah, that's very, very good.
Okay.
Bringing enough cupcakes to share with the whole class. Listen,
okay.
if you're going to lace cupcakes with your husband's sperm, be sure to bring up for the entire class. You really need to. The best New York Times food recipes, says Kathy. Why these cupcakes all look like twins, says David. Let's see, how to make the creamiest filled cupcakes.
Oh my
Culinary rehab, cannibalism, food handling safety, says Sarah. Tamper-proof packaging, appropriate salt substitutions, the counts. Holy fucking
Clearly, I
God.
should have done my research on this story.
I don't think
apologize.
honestly, it's funnier to speculate. It's funny. It's better that we don't know. It's genuinely
Oh
better.
my God.
Honestly, I've got to go with Eric on this one. How to count to 30 cases.
Today we're going to learn about how you should not eat free cupcakes.
No, I was going to say, listen, maybe it was a chemistry class. Listen, one of these cupcakes, kids, one of them's got something you probably don't want to eat. Let's break out your beakers and your test tubes. We're going to figure it out together. It's like Quincy M.E., right? Your medical examiner. Oh my fucking God. Okay, where are we going on this one? Sometimes I will write these and I'm like, I've forgotten honestly what this one was about.
Was it one of my ideas?
I think it probably was. Oh yeah, here we go. Yes, indeed. So this is an item that apparently will do something for you that you don't need bleach for.
Oh, I'd like to know why I have this in my Facebook feed.
Are you telling on yourself
No,
here?
I don't. I don't.
Laura
don't-
doesn't have herpes and
don't
also
get in my business.
does not bleach her
I don't
butthole.
want your opinion about that area.
Does
I don't
not-
like this. I don't
does
like
not bleach
this.
her butthole.
This is a very personal kind of information Facebook ad, and I'd like to opt out of it.
Yeah, but listen. In addition to this ad selling whatever the hell it is, you really don't need to tell me to not do that.
Yeah,
you
thanks,
don't
I'm
need
good.
to tell me to not do that. There are a lot of things that you simply don't need to tell me not to do, and bleaching my butthole is one of them.
No, I have not been watching Bridesmaids. I never had one conversation about that topic. I don't talk about them, but whatever.
Bridesmaids the movie, was there a bleaching butthole scene?
Was there a butthole scene in
that? There was somebody who absolutely will remain nameless, who I used to do voiceover with, who announced to our agent that she had done this, and our agent, being our agent, told us all. And we were drinking. We were all out drinking, and I've never looked at this person exactly
I knew
the same
that
way
was
again.
going to come up when I sent you that. I knew it. I never will. And
You
she's
just
like,
can't.
Sometimes I will hear her voice.
Hear her fucking voice, exactly. I'm like, oh, yep.
In old like advertisements and stuff, and
Exactly.
I'm like, bleaches her butthole.
That person
Yeah.
who is reading that copy
That
right
person's
there.
famous.
Exactly. She is sitting down on a chair right now while she's reading that copy, and the thing that is touching the
right.
chair. Oh, it's bone white, but bleach, it like pure as the Durban snow. Anyway, things you need to not tell me not to do. Let's see.
Ange doesn't need to be told not to put her husband's sperm in a cupcake.
But there you go. Of course.
Was it in the cupcake?
I guess
and
it
also,
was.
Did she tell everyone? Like, how did
How
this
exactly?
happen?
Right, because if you didn't tell what you had done, or the husband didn't tell what you have done, I can't imagine it would be detectable. So
Also,
yeah.
how'd she get it?
Well, I think we know how she got it.
But
That part's less of a
is her
mystery.
husband complicit in all this? Like, sure,
Yeah, I
here
don't
you
know.
go,
Yeah.
use it for cupcakes. I don't know.
Let's see. Tim doesn't need to be told to not listen to Trump speak. Oh, I can't do it.
Oh, boy.
I can't fucking hear that man speak. Adulterate cupcakes, says Keith. Be in Salt Lake on Brown Friday. Use my toaster in the bathtub. Even know what my butthole looks like. There are certain things, kids, that I will never see with my own eyes, and then that is one of them.
I don't need to know that.
Let's see. Get up on all fours, says David. Mix Ambien and laxatives. I would say that would make for a memorable night, but of course, Ambien is a hypnotic. You wouldn't remember that at all. You'd wake up in the morning like, what the hell happened in here? You would ask yourself.
You don't remember a lot of the hair transplant day.
No, because I had magnificent drugs.
Yeah.
By the way, Lisa, if you're just joining us, I got a hair transplant.
No, she knows. We told her.
Yeah, she did. Let's see. Anal bleach before swimming in the Dead Sea. Don't do that. It's high salt content. Apparently, the Dead Sea is a great place to find out if you have hemorrhoids. Like, you'll know right away if you hop into those waters, because the Dead Sea is so filled. This is fun fact. The Dead Sea is so filled with salt that when you get in, you literally just float, just kind of sit there. It's like you can't sink in the Dead Sea. Kidnap people. Read the New York Times.
It does seem like if you have a cut anywhere on your body that you would know.
Oh,
it,
you would know
right?
instantly.
I
It's like
don't know.
squeezing a lemon. I have cuts on my hands. Share warm beef. Let's see. Eat raw chicken. Write illegibly on my baby's birth certificate form.
That's right.
Exactly. Eat my teacher's cupcake. Rub the lotion on the skin in a hole in the ground. Good precious. Puts the lotion on the skin. Get in the band. Listen to anything labeled a Maha. Make America healthy again. Play with God's create machine while he unwinds. I think you're talking about jerking off God. I don't know.
Oh no.
Feel good about that. Swim in the Amazon. Eat pasta that's been sitting on the counter for a week.
right.
Eat Jesus toast. Rub my eyes after cutting jalapenos. Oh, you'll learn that lesson once. Dear Laura, who had the funniest response?
Oh gosh, this is really hard.
Eight.
This is really difficult.
Is this round 10? This is
Yeah.
round 10. Okay,
Yeah.
We're going to bring this sucker in for a landing, kids. You can't believe just the wall-to-wall, jam-packed entertainment that you've gotten for your entertainment dollar tonight. And if I'm lying, I'm
I
dying.
thought you were gonna say you won't believe how much I'm sweating under this hat. Like, just,
I am sweating a great deal.
okay, let's see. I'm gonna give it to Christina for sheer warm beef.
Yeah, that's
you don't
good.
need to tell me not to share warm beef.
So Laura here is going to she's going to tally everything up, and I'm just gonna see what I got in the old.
Are you gonna write a song
hopper.
about hair?
I don't know what I'm gonna write a song about.
Okay.
I ate so much, my stomach ached. When my teacher brought to class a tray of cupcakes, yes she did. And I know that something was wrong, and it brings me to tears. Because for some reason, after I ate them, my teacher got 43 years. Well, yeah, it's enough to make you break. Well, it's all gonna sing about sperm cupcakes, sperm cupcakes, sperm cupcakes. Oh, gonna have to take a whiz after I eat cupcakes with jizz. Yeah. Don't you know if you do the crime, you gotta be willing to do the crime. I got that backwards. But oh yeah. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Do we have a winner tonight?
Everyone has 1 point.
Everybody has 1 point. Wow, what a democratic show. We have managed to distribute the points.
Everyone's equally funny.
Absolutely equally. You people are incredibly funny. So for our tiebreaker round tonight, and this one's for all the lasagna. Whoever wins this, of course, is going to win the entire thing.
You know, if those teddies are still available, I will mail them to you.
She will definitely go and do that for you.
Or I'll mail you some socks, you know, or, you know.
Yeah, she might do that. Where's the? Oh, here we go. So this is a couple here that had a rather remarkable first date. They met on a dating app. And then for their very first date,
you don't say.
These fine people who absolutely should get married and procreate. They went on their first date to rob a casino. This modern day Bonnie and Clyde.
They could name their baby Corn on purpose.
They could. Yeah, actually, these people would actually name
Corn with a K.
their baby Corn with a K. Did I not fucking? Oh Jesus H Christ! I don't think I need to have you type this one out for me, if you don't mind. Listen, on my first date, I always like to blank. On a first date, I always like to blank. What do you always like to do on a first date?
I mean, clearly the answer is eat sperm cupcakes.
You at the very least, you got to get the ingredients. If things go well, ladies and gentlemen, you got to get the ingredients together. That's how you know it's been a successful first date. You've gotten all the ingredients together for Jizz Cupcakes.
And how did that work? Like, hold on, I got to go make some cupcakes with this.
I don't know. Honestly, there are so many questions in this story, and I just don't think I want the answer to.
Is he an accessory to the crime?
Well, it depends on
whether he knew that.
Exactly, it depends on if he knew that she was going to be using said effluvium emanation in treats for the kids.
By the way, did you guys watch Stranger Things? Because we tried to watch it, and we got so salty about how complicated it was,
Listen,
we quit watching
Duffer
it.
Brothers, you just fucking.
We're done.
I understand that you grew up playing D&D, and that your idea of something quality is something that is so incredibly convoluted that it takes like a fucking yarn wall to follow. Well, it's Vecna. See Vecna here in the tunnels underground, and then they went to Russia over there, and then this guy here speaks Russian, but he flew over there, and then 11 actually was in this place with this guy who was actually 1, and then shut the fuck up, nerds. Jesus, fucking shut up. I don't fucking care. Listen, it's not that I need my television to be simple. It's that I need it to be needlessly complicated. So I'm done.
I do that on purpose.
I crapped out. I literally crapped out of Stranger Things.
Do you see Eric's answer?
What did Eric say? Oh. Well, now listen. You can hit us later for the details on Eric's answer, and that's very, very funny. On my first date, I always like to incur the wrath of the mob.
No, I'll tell the story. Listen.
How much time do we have?
I'm guilty in the. Okay, so yesterday, I was driving over to Jan's house, and I was driving the speed limit.
Now, where my mom lives, there's a big circle. It's kind of this planned community, and the big circle is called Kohani Drive, and it is 25 miles an hour, and it should not be 25 because you could easily go 35 on it, and so people like to speed on it. But if you do speed, you'll get a fucking ticket.
Listen, I have really bad luck with getting tickets when I speed. If I speed, I get a ticket. So and I grew up in the desert. Everyone drives slow there, so I drive slow. And I was driving at the speed limit, and a guy was tailgating me, and it was just aggravating aggravating me so much. But I didn't have that long to go, and I was like, you know what? I should pull over and let this guy pass.
Right.
And he was kind of like right up my, and I just was so aggravated. And then I turned into your mom's house, and then he turned
followed
into.
in and-
So I pulled over, and I was like, God damn it! Just pass me already! And I just lost my temper. And then
I happened to be there. I was there ahead of time.
and then he happens to live like 4 doors down from your mom,
Yeah, it's
right?
right in the
So
same
then
neighborhood.
he gets out and I get out and I'm like, God damn it! Why you gotta tailgate me down the street? It's 25 miles an hour. And he's like, I have a dash cam. You weren't even going 25. And I'm like, doesn't matter. You get whatever. And so we're, listen.
I
should have pulled over.
I'm kind of I'm keeping a respectful
should've pulled
distance at
over.
this point because there was nothing I could say because there's nothing I hate more than a fucking tailgater. I hate tailgaters, but she was holding her own.
Listen, I
So,
should have pulled over.
Yeah,
and
whatever.
I have a
Yeah.
bad temper when I get out of my car to fight with someone.
Yeah.
Okay, so so then
This
I'm
is,
like,
this is documented fact.
okay, so I was wrong too. But then I go over and I take a picture of his license plate because I'm like, God damn it, this guy is really giving me the I don't like this guy. And then he says he has a dash cam, whatever. So then I go to walk away.
Yeah. You see where this is
No,
going.
this is when
As
it got
she's
rude,
walking
okay?
away-
As I'm walking away, he goes,
He drops a C-bomb. He drops
goes-
a C-bomb.
wow, well, I guess there's no limit on being a beep. Like,
Yeah,
should I say it?
So
Like,
now-
I don't think
now-
I can say that. Yeah, like
Now
you
I'm
said
involved.
something like what a C word.
Now
and
I'm
I'm like,
involved.
oh, no,
Now
you
I'm-
did
now
not.
I'm
Like,
involved.
I was trying to leave it, right? I was trying to let it go.
You better fucking apologize to my fucking wife and just stop being. And,
Yeah.
and so then we then I'm all up in the guy's face and he's threatening me. I'm like, motherfucker, my wife is filming. I will sue you into oblivion if you lay a fucking finger on me. So yeah, it was.
Because we're thinking, don't touch the hair.
Well, yeah, exactly. As I'm at
Right.
though, I'm fucking ready to throw hands, but then I'm like, the hair, the hair. I can't, the hair. So anyway,
Listen,
yeah.
I was wrong. I should have pulled over. I
So-
shouldn't have yelled at the guy, but he took it to one step beyond.
So now Eric says.
So then I tell Eric, and he goes, man, I think if you call a woman a C word, you better be prepared to get the shit beat out of you. Like,
Exactly.
if
Yeah.
you're a guy
I was
and
thinking
you are
it.
like, you just say the C word to a woman's face, that's it.
Well,
That's it. You got to
yeah.
expect something. now.
Honestly, at the very least, he could have gotten pepper sprayed. On my
Like,
first date, I always
whoa.
like to tailgate and call people cunts, says Eric.
Yeah,
so there you
that's
go.
right.
Let's see. Cancel and stay home and watch Netflix instead. Kathy, you and I are birds of a feather. Let's see. Christina says, incur the wrath of the mob. I love the poker and reality name. I have a friend in Grants Pass says, you poker, you bought her. Let's see. She's a spitter, says Scott. Masturbate before the date begins. Sure, why not? Remember her last name, says Gabe. That's good. Ice block, says Lisa. Very good. Invite his wife. Give her 6 free teddies I got in Bellevue. That's good. Let's see. Get the house put into my name. Stand them up. Bleach my butthole beforehand. See if the skeletons in our closet can dance together. Let's see. And there we go. So those are your responses, kids. Let's start voting now on who had the finest response to on a first date. I always like to blank. Who, in your opinion, had the funniest response? And boy, oh boy, and here's, of course, the part where I switch into my sports guy voice and we talk about the extraordinary gameplay that we had tonight. Had quite a crowd show up, and of course, we joining the league from the Great White North, of course, Sarah Haas Kimsey, across the border, bringing some extraordinarily funny gameplay tonight. There were some, the skeletons were invoked.
Oh, Lisa Hopkins says ice block. That is a good answer.
Ice block is a very good answer.
Ice
And
block.
by the way, kids, those of you who grew up around golf courses, you will know ice blocking is one of those things that just you can't keep bored kids away from it. Just you. It is.
There's
it
nothing
is-
to do in
There's
the
nothing
desert.
to
It's
fucking
not a
do.
joke.
If you here's the God's honest truth. If you live in a town where there's a golf course, you're bored. Sorry, you just are. There's just not enough to do, and so therefore you're going to go to the fucking Circle K or wherever and get an ice block, and basically, you're going to commit property damage. You're going to do some property damage. Oh my goodness, dear Lauro, who had the most upvotes for on a first date? I always like to blank. Who won
You know
tonight?
what? It's funny because Lisa Hopkins has won with ice block.
Hey,
A fine
Lisa
answer.
Hopkins!
Hey!
Wow, nicely done, kid. I'm going to give you one of those.
I am gonna have to mail you some socks.
Very nice. Yes, we give away socks here on the Finest fine broadcast. So congratulations to first-time winner Lisa Hopkins. She's so pretty. She doesn't age.
She
We
is
don't
so pretty.
know why.
And
It's
so
like-
photogenic.
She's so photogenic. Honestly, our friend Lisa and our friend Tim, I think they're on a diet of lamb's blood. I think they just they bathe in enzymes and figured it out.
Kathy, you've never been ice blocked? Even I have been ice
Yeah,
blocking.
yeah,
and
just
I
get
have the world's
big
most
ol'
overprotective mother.
Fucking ice block and throw a towel over the top and wee, you're just ruining that grass. Holy shit. Groundskeepers love it. Kids, this has been absolutely delightful. What fun on a Saturday night. I really appreciate all of the fine love and support for my little surgical project up here. And as I say, I'm going to keep you abreast. And when the time is right, the big reveal. Oh, it's going to be absolutely magical. Dear
How
world,
long are you going to wait until you're like, whoa, whoa?
well, I think so. After about 4 months, it's supposed to start, really growing back in earnest. After 6 months, you got a pretty good. By the way, I'm going to show up, Tim, for our 40th with some hair, which is going to be very strange. And then after that, I think after a year, then you've got like the full density and the full, be rocking it by then. Any final words before we head
Any
off into the night?
announcements? No, I'm kidding.
Anything for the good of the order? Any Robert's rules for this evening? Oh, kids, this has been absolutely delightful. We love you people within an inch of your lives. We hope that you had a wonderful holiday. And yeah, we're same bad time, same bad channel next week. You people rock. Any final words before we go?
No, I'm good.
Well, then we will.